All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who also rule well. Peace and salutation to those of the hopeful elect. I just want to do a lesson going into pretty much, us of the hopeful elect. We're being groomed to be the next rulers of the earth. Okay, we're being groomed to be judges of the earth. Okay, and pretty much that's the reason why the Lord puts different afflictions or different tests in our walk, is so that we can apply the scriptures, and through applying the scriptures, we learn, better judgment or better discernment. Okay, because the scriptures, is the guidebook that leadeth unto eternal life. Okay, this is the book. The words contained in this book leads to eternal life. Okay, and this word is likened unto the true riches. Okay, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures, that's the true riches. Okay, this wisdom is more valuable than actual physical treasures. Okay, because this wisdom is what leads to eternal life. It's what leads to eternal riches. Is what leads to the kingdom. Okay, but in order for us to grow in knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, we have to be tested. Okay, and that's why it's imperative to lean upon Yahweh Shema Shai, because the Lord will always bring us through. And then every time we go through these tests, all right, we become more and more refined. Let me actually get a quick precept. All those impurities, gets taken off of us. This is the book of, let me see, Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third part shall be left in. So in this time that we're living in now, the Lord is only dealing with 1/3. It tells you that two parts therein, meaning 2/3, will be cut off and die. Okay, so in this time, the Lord is not concerned with the whole nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Latinos, Natives, Seminole Indians. All right, the Lord is in this time is concerned about the 1/3. That's when you read on verse 9. It says, "And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined." All right, so the Lord said he was going to bring the third part through the fire, the 1/3. Okay, why? Because the 1/3 are going to be the ones that receive salvation. Okay, the 1/3 are the ones that are going to build up the kingdom of heaven. Okay, so in building up in the kingdom of heaven, the 1/3 are going to be the next governing body of the kingdom of heaven, which will be established upon the earth. All right, so the men in this current time that are in the truth of the hopeful elect, all right, the Lord is preparing them to receive that royal rulership. Okay, and it's called the refining process. Being put in afflictions and enduring afflictions, which that word endure means to be made hard. Okay, so I'm going to continue to read. It says, "And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried." And when you look into that word to try, it means pretty much to test. All right, so everything, all the afflictions that we go through, the mental afflictions with spiritual demon Satan, in your mind, or whether it be financially, or a depression demon, whatever whatever Satan, is afflicting brothers with, okay, really it's all a test from Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, like in the book of Job, Job was tested through Satan by the Most High. Okay, so the Most High used Satan to test Job, okay, to see Job's integrity. Okay, and the same thing is happening, with the elect. Okay, in each test or each affliction that the elect get through, the elect is becoming more and more refined, more and more pure in the spirit. Okay, so it says, and we'll try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh Shema Shai is my power. Okay, and the name is very important, to call upon a name in truth and sincerity, of course. Okay, but the names of Yahweh Shema Shai is very key. You have to know who you're praying to, man. Okay, to pray, for more wisdom. Okay, because that wisdom, it tell you that in the Apocrypha, that wisdom leads to the kingdom. Okay, it starts with this, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Okay, but I'm gonna get another precept. This is in the book of Revelations, chapter 10. Revelations chapter 5. Verse 9. It says, and they sung a new song, saying, thou art worthy to take the book. Okay, and when this particular verse right here, and they sung a new song, that's speaking of the 1/3, which really the elect, the 144,000. I mean, the 144,000, which are the prophets, are the only ones that could sing that song. Okay, which is this word. It says, and they sung a new song, saying, thou art worthy to take the book. And who is worthy to take the book? Speaking of Yahweh Shai. And to open the seals thereof. Yeah, Yahweh Shai, he opened the understanding of the scriptures. Okay, after he went up on the cross. Okay, it says, for thou wast slain and has redeemed us to the Most High by thy blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation. So through Yahweh Shai, his sacrifice, it allowed, the nation of Israel to make amends with Yahweh. Okay, so the Most High Yahweh took us back after he casted us off as being his people, man. Okay, but now the Lord is calling us back, man, because he's showing mercy. Okay, and the ultimate mercy was through Yahweh Shai's sacrifice. And now the elect, is able to, be quickened within the spirit. Okay, by going through the similar afflictions Yahweh Shai went through when he was upon the earth. Okay, so I'm going to continue to read verse 10. And has made us unto our power kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth. So the Lord is raising up a nation of kings and priests, man. All right. And, this is what the prophets have been waiting for, the kingdom of heaven. All right. The kingdom of heaven where the nation of Israel will be ruling. That means, Israelites will be in a position of power, will be in the power seat underneath Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. So it says, and has made us unto our power kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth. So we're going to be kings. All right. We're going to have possession of different land masses. All right. We're going to own different bodies of water, different territories. Okay. We're going to own slaves. All right. And it says, and priests. All right, we're also going to be priests. Those are the highest offices, the king, a priest, and this is the office that the prophets are going to receive. Okay, which the prophet is the highest office of them all. Okay, but also we're going to be priests because we're going to be administering the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, that's why, the Christian church is going off. All right, because they believe that the laws and statutes are done away with. Okay, which that's false. Okay, we're supposed to try to keep the laws to the best of our ability. Then you have those that know that they're Israelites, but they're being over righteous, like the wicked scribes and Pharisees, because they'll tell you that it's all about the law, to where they don't even really acknowledge, the sacrifice that Yahweh Shai made so that we can have grace. Okay, because, the grace of the Lord covers, the different laws that we are not able to keep, or sometimes we may slip up, being in this flesh and being in captivity. All right. So there's that balance there, knowing that, that we're not perfect pretty much. OK, but going back, I'm going to get another precept in the kingdom, though. So like I almost lost my train of thought. In the kingdom, OK, we're going to be administering the laws 100%. They're not done away with. OK, so in the kingdom, these laws are going to be in full effect. And the ones that are going to be administering the laws are going to be the Israelites. OK, and you other heathen nations are going to be forced, all right, to follow our laws. All right. Let me get Micah chapter 4. OK, because right now these heathens, they have control on the earth. They just doing whatever they want to do, man. OK, really, the Lord created the heathens, to be servants unto the nation of Israel. OK, and that's going to happen in the kingdom of heaven. But right now, these heathens, they're just going wild, doing whatever they want to do. OK, messing up, the ecosystem by eating different animals that they not supposed to, man. OK, these heathens are just doing whatever they want to do. But when Yahweh Shema Shai, brings the order within the earth, okay, after America get destroyed, of course, and the kingdom of heaven be established, all right, you heathen nations are going to be right following a line, all right. This is Micah chapter 4:1. But in the last days it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established. And when you go into that word mountain, it pretty much symbolic for government. Okay, it says, and the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in the top of the mountains. All right. So the government of Israel is going to be the top government over these heathen nations. And it shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow unto it. And many nations shall come and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord and to the house of the power of Jacob. And he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For the law shall go forth of Zion, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. Okay, so that's going to be the standard throughout not only the earth, but the universe. Is going to be the laws and statutes of Yahweh Shema Shai. And these heathen nations are going to go up to learn our ways. All right. And if they transgress the law, all right, us of the hopeful elect, Lord's will, we part of that number. All right. We're going to be judging these different nations. We're going to be judging them according to the law. All right. If punishments have to go out, whatever it may be. All right. Whatever the issue may be, we're going to be the ones that are going to be judging it, the matter. OK, because when the Lord delivers the nation of Israel, the Most High, he's going to put the laws and statutes in our inward parts and take away the stony heart and give us the heart of flesh. All right. So we're never going to go off. We're going to be perfect. We're going to be programmed to follow the laws and statutes. all right, without ever going off for eternity, which is thus is going to make us immortal beings. Okay, so in the kingdom of heaven, the nation of Israel are going to be the immortal beings, and we're going to be administering the laws and statutes, and you heathens are still going to be mortal. So you're going to have to follow our ways, and of course you're going to go off because you're in the flesh. So we're going to judge these nations, okay? So verse 3 says, and he shall judge among many people and rebuke strong nations afar off, and they shall beat their swords and plowshares and their spears and pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up a sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Yeah, this is going to be a total domination, man. All right. Once Yahushua comes back to set up the elect, all right, and the elect establish the kingdom on the earth and put all you nations in slavery. All right, that's going to be it. That's going to be the new real world order. Okay, you nations are not ever going to be able to rise up against us ever again. All right, that's why it says they shall beat their spears and the pruning hooks. All right, and their swords and the plowshares, because now, you know, these nations are not going to learn war in the kingdom of heaven. All right, if they try to establish any type of militia or try to go against the nation of Israel, they're going to be destroyed. Nothing that they're ever going to do is going to be able to overthrow the kingdom of Israel, man. All right, that's why this kingdom is going to be eternal forever. All right. Verse 4 says, but they shall sit every man under his vine and under his fig tree, and none shall make them afraid, for the mouth of the Lord of hosts has spoken it. Yes, so nothing is going to make the nation of Israel afraid no more. Okay. Once the Lord sets us up in the kingdom of heaven with those new bodies, all right, that's it. We ain't going to worry about going off, transgressing the Lord, so then the Lord causes us to fall out of power. All right, we're not going to worry about anything. We're not going to worry about nobody coming up against us. Okay, we're just going to be in total peace, serving our power, worshiping Yahweh Shema Shai, man. All right. So this is what the Lord is building us up to inherit, man. Is to inherit, you know, the glory of the kingdom of heaven and of rulership. All right, let me actually get another precept. This is Matthew 19 and 27. It says, then answered Peter and said unto him, Peter speaking to Yahushua, when Yahushua was walking upon the earth, it says, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? Okay, so Peter asks, we gave up everything, we forsaken all, and that's similar of what we're doing now. We pretty much gave up everything, in this time. Okay, brothers is giving up, different job opportunities, giving up, dealing with different women. All right. Brothers have sacrificed everything, family, just to push this ministry, man. Sacrifice, everything to serve Yahweh Shema Shai. Of course, brothers do work. If brothers got family, they still take care of their family. All right. But spiritually, the men of the Lord, their lives are hid within Hamashiach, within this truth. All right. We don't have a life in this world. Okay, we are willing to give everything up to receive the kingdom of heaven. Okay, verse 28, it says, Yahushua said unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. So not only are we going to judge the heathen nations, all right, but the elect is also going to judge the Israelites, 2/3 of Israelites that come back. Okay. verse 29, it says, and everyone that hath forsaken houses or brethren or sisters or father or mother or wife or children or lands for my name's sake shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. Okay, so that is what the elect are going to get, man, for putting this ministry first. Okay, above everything, being diligent, to the best of our abilities. All right, the being hated for this truth. The Lord said that we are going to inherit 100-fold, man, and everlasting life. Okay, so the glory that the Lord has prepared for us, man, is nothing to be compared, to the hell that we're catching now. Okay. Let me get a quick precept. This is Romans 8:18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High. Okay, so the hell that we catching now, man. Hey, how that desire we make it to the kingdom, man. Once we in the kingdom, we gonna be looking back like, man, okay, we just had to go through that little tiny bit of hell just to receive all this. All right, the kingdom of heaven is far outweighs everything that we going through on this side, man. And plus, the sufferings that we going through on this side is actually beneficial to us, man. It's making us more harder against this world and more focused on the rulership, more focused on wisdom, trying to attain more knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, more seeking Yahweh Shema Shai more, man. Okay, so the sufferings is very necessary. It says, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Okay, then it goes on, for the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High. All right. So the elect is waiting, man, to, for that manifestation, to receive the new body, to receive rulership so that we can rule and have authority and make sure the earth is running smoothly, man. Okay. So let me get another precept. All right. This is Psalms 2. This is Psalm chapter 2, verse 7. I will declare the decree. The Lord hath said unto me, thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. Speaking of Yahweh Shai, that's the Lord Yahweh speaking to his son Yahweh Shai. It says, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, in the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. All right. So this is the inheritance that the Most High is going to give to his son Yahweh Shai. But we just read in the book of Matthew that Yahweh Shai said that, those that follow him, speaking of the 1/3, the 144,000, it says those that follow him in the regeneration, shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel, man. All right. So meaning we're going to get a portion of what Yahweh Shai is getting. Okay. So Psalms 2:8, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, in the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. All right. So that's hardcore slavery. All right. Because the Lord is going to allow us to get revenge on these nations. All right. For the things that they have done unto us. Okay. But when you read on verse 10, it says, be wise now, therefore, O ye kings, be instructed, ye judges of the earth. Okay, so now is the time to be wise, because wisdom is what leads to the throne. Wisdom is what leads to the kingdom. Okay, it says, be wise now, therefore, ye kings, be instructed, ye judges of the earth. And how do you be instructed? All right, by the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, by these scriptures. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna get another precept, and I'm gonna begin to close it out. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6. And I'm gonna start at 21 just to get to the point. It says, if your delight be then in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom that ye may reign forevermore. Okay, so that's what the Lord is raising the nation of Israel up again, to be kings and priests, man. And it all starts with the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, which you increase in knowledge, wisdom, and understanding by going through the furnace of adversity, going through these different trials and enduring them and leaning upon Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, that's how you grow in the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and in faith. All right. And all these things is what lead, to the Lord delivering you, to the elect receiving salvation. Because the scriptures tell you that the Lord loveth none but them that dwelleth with wisdom. Okay, because Yahweh Shai, the spirit of Yahweh Shai, which is the spirit of pure righteousness, all right, is the spirit of wisdom. Okay, the scriptures tell you that Yahweh Shai, cometh in the volume of the book. Okay, so continue to read Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 20. It says, therefore the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom. If your delight be then in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom that ye may reign forevermore. As for wisdom, well, that's it right there. I just wanted to get that point, So it all starts with the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Okay, and also, enduring, because that's what the Lord is building us up. The Lord has to break us down in order to build us up. Okay. So the Lord is not doing everything just for no reason. We're also serving out our punishment. Okay, but the scriptures tell you that all things worketh for the good of them that love him. All right, so even though we're suffering for us going off, we're at the end of that chastisement. Okay, now the elect is suffering for righteousness' sake, to be purged, of the different traits that the Lord sees within us that he doesn't like. Okay, and enduring that, we'll be made pure. We'll be ready to receive the inheritance, to receive the throne. All right, and we'll be exercised in judgment, okay, and discernment by being put in these different situations, man. Okay, let me see. Get a quick preset just to close it out. Let me see. Yeah, here it is. It's Hebrews 12 and 11. This is Hebrews chapter 12. And I'm going to start at, here it is. Yeah. This is Hebrews chapter 12. And I'm going to start at 7. I'm going to start at 6. It says, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then ye are bastards and not sons. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? All right. So, hey, man, the Lord is correcting us, and the Lord knows what's good for us, because, you know, these different chastisements, it don't feel good going through them, or it's going to go into it. All right. So it says, for they verily for a few days chasten us after their own pleasure, but he for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness. And being partakers of Yahweh Shema Shai's holiness, you know, is going into, you know, being made perfect, man. You know, receiving a new body, receiving the kingdom of heaven. Okay, so that's why the Lord is chastening us. It says, but he for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness. Now, no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous. Yeah, we're catching hell right now. You know, Esau is about to, you know, call martial law. All right, you know, even though we know that the Lord is going to get us through it, Lord's will, we part that number. Okay, we still know that there's different trials and tribulations. The scriptures say, through much trouble shall ye enter into the kingdom of heaven. Okay, but that much trouble is all, you know, a test, you know, for the elect to be made pure, that pure gold. So when the chariots come in and beam the elect up, you know, the elect will be ready, you know. So it says, but it says, verse 11, now no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterward it yielded the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. All right. So that chastisement, it, you know, leads to, you know, more spiritual growth, you know. The peaceable fruits of righteousness. Okay, you know, so that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you know, and the fear, you know, mixed with the faith, you know, all these different key ingredients is what's going to lead, you know, to salvation, man. You know, scriptures tell you wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. All right. So how do we grow in that? By enduring the chastisements. Okay. And then having that wisdom and knowledge, you know, with the fear of the Lord, you know, that's going to lead to the Lord delivering you. All right. Which ultimately is going to lead to the kingdom of heaven and the Lord finding you righteous, you know, to rule with him. You know, it tell you that in Revelations 8. Okay. That we are going to be heirs. I said Revelations, Salakia. I meant Romans. This is Romans chapter 8 and 17. And if children, remember we said that, you know, we just read where it says, if the Lord chastise you, you know, you're his child. But if not, you're a bastard. Okay. So Romans 8 and 17. And if children, then heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Hamashiach. So we're going to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, you know, if we continue to endure. Okay. It says, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. Okay. So, you know, Yahweh Shai, he was made perfect through sufferings. And that's how we are. We're being made perfect through sufferings also. Okay. And being made perfect is being made what the Lord created us to be. All right, which is a nation of kings and priests. Okay, you know, so I just pray that this lesson be edifying. I want to say, call halal Yahweh Shema Shai, Bashir Machakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who also were well. Peace and salutation to those of the hopeful elect. Shalom and a bar.